Good day, everyone. This is Rename Tuling, and today I will be sharing to you about the myth of Niobe. The tragic myth of Niobe is one of the most memorable Greek myths, for Niobe's story features a striking example of the consequences of hubris, a Greek term defined as arrogance or excessive pride. This myth was popular in ancient literature, poetry, and art. Therefore, it is not a surprise that the legend of Niobe appears in one of our oldest and best sources for Greek myths, the Iliad of Homer. But before we discover the tragic myth of Niobe, let us know first the characters. First, we have Niobe, of course. Next is King Amphion. Next, we have Leto. And lastly, the twins, Apollo and Artemis. So, the tragic tale of Niobe is one of the most poignant in Greek mythology. Her father was Tantalus, the king of Mount Sipylus in Lydia. Niobe had two brothers, Proteus and Pelops. When Niobe grew up, she got married to Amphion, king of Thebes. Niobe gave birth to 14 children, 7 sons and 7 daughters. At a ceremony held in honor of Leto, the mother of the divine twins Apollo and Artemis, who was also living in Thebes, Niobe, in a fit of arrogance, bragged about her 14 children. In fact, Niobe said that she was superior to Leto as she had 14 children and not only two. When the twins knew this insult, they got enraged and at once came down to earth to kill the children of Niobe. Apollo, the god of light and music, killed all 7 of Niobe's sons with his powerful arrows in front of their mother's eyes. Although Niobe was pleading Apollo to feel mercy for her last surviving son, Apollo's lethal arrow had already left his bow to find its mark with deadly accuracy, thus wiping out all the male descendants of Niobe. Artemis, the virgin goddess of nature and hunting, killed Niobe's 7 daughters with her lethal arrows, and their dead bodies were lying unburied for 9 days. Devastated by the slaughter of his children, Amphion committed suicide. Some versions say that he too was killed by Apollo when he tried to avenge his children's deaths. And so it was that Niobe's entire family had been wiped out by the gods in a matter of moments, and in deep anguish she ran to Mount Sipylus. There she pleaded gods to give an end in her pain. Zeus felt sorry for her and transformed her into a rock to make her feelings of stone. However, even as a rock, Niobe continued to cry. Her endless tears poured forth as a stream from the rock, and it seems to stand as a moving reminder of a mother's eternal mourning. To this day, Niobe is mourning for her children, and people believe that her faint image can still be seen carved on a limestone rock cliff on Mount Sipylus, with the water that seeps out of the porous rocks bearing a strong allusion to her ceaseless tears. So, the moral lesson of this story is that you should not be boastful about what you have or make fun of others just because they do not have as much as you, because otherwise, you will be punished and may even get what you have taken away from you. So, that's the end of my discussion. I hope you understand this story, and thank you everyone for listening.